Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pel Moyane and this is Pel Reviews. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Those who haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. The movie that we'll talk about today is called Love, Weddings and Other Disasters, starring Jeremy Irons, who is called Lawrence in the movie, produced by Dennis Dugan. So the movie follows different love stories of different people, but their lives interact somewhere, somehow in the movie. But one interesting story, or one love story that I found interesting, was of this elderly couple, maybe in their late 50s, who happened to fall in love. So it follows the life of Jeremy in the movie. So he's been single for a very long time, and his friends decide to set him up for a blind date. So he was not really interested, but they kind of tricked him, so that already on the day that they told him he has a blind date, already the blind date was on her way. So eventually the blind date arrived and she was looking for him. She found him when he was busy setting up a table at an event. He was some sort of an event planner, and he was also a neat freak. He was also a perfectionist. He would go as far as measuring the table. When he's busy setting up the tables, he will also take a ruler and measure the distances between the plates, and making sure everything is sitting in the right place on the table. So he was just that kind of a person, a bit difficult to be with. So his blind date arrives, and when she gets there, only to find that she's actually blind. She cannot see. She's using a dog as her guide as she walks. So she walks into the building looking for him, and she happened to bump one of the tables he was setting up, full of glasses, and all the glasses broke. He was so angry, and she apologized, and as they introduced each other, he realized that she is the blind date. So obviously from there he was already turned off, and also the fact that he was not really interested or on going back to the dating life as well. His friends actually forced him to go, or tricked him to go into this blind date. He was like, oh, it's fine, don't worry, let me take you back to the car. He called the taxi for her, and then she got into the taxi, and then she gave him her numbers, and he was like, okay, I will call you, but he didn't really mean it. And then she left. And then as time goes, eventually he decided to call her, and then they went on some kind of a date at a picnic. And then from here he took her to a place, and then he happened to sleep over at her place. So he slept over. The following morning when she woke up, he was already gone. He left very early, and he just left a note. So, and also he also rearranged the furniture in her house, because since he's a perfectionist, he thought the way she set up her furniture, it's not right. He doesn't like it, so he decided to change things around and set it up according to the way he likes it. So as she wakes up, remember she's blind, and then now she doesn't know where is what, because she doesn't know that he had changed. He had rearranged the furniture. So she walks and then bump herself against the coffee table, because now it was sitting in a different position than what she's used to. And then she falls, and then she freaks out, and then she decides she's gonna go to his workplace and confront him. So she does go and confront him and tell him that he's selfish. He doesn't think for her. How can he rearrange her furniture like that? Because now she's struggling. She cannot walk anywhere in the house, because now she doesn't know where is what. She's afraid she will keep bumping onto things. Then he did apologize, and then eventually they got along again, and then he was like, okay, please forgive me. So what we can do, you can use this blindfold. He came with a blindfold, and he said, you can use this blindfold on me so that I walk around the house and also to different places, so that I can see what you see as well, so that I can be in your shoes, or try to understand how your life is as a person who cannot see. So she did agree, and she blindfolded him. They walked around, and already he was bumping onto things, and he was really struggling to even cross the roads or just basically move around and go about with his life. So from there, he could really understand how she's feeling, and maybe it also helped to get them to be even more closer together. And from there, they lived happily ever after. Not that they got married, I'm just saying they seemed to be in a happy relationship at that time. Things seems to be going very well for them, and officially they were now a couple. So she also helped also to tone him down a bit, because he was that perfectionist. He was that person who always wanted things to be done his way, didn't want to listen to any other suggestions. So she came into his life, and he also allowed someone else to be in his life, and also try to also listen to other people's suggestions, and realize that you don't have to be such a perfectionist in life. You can live a normal life like other people, and be in a happy relationship as well, and not still stay single forever, whereas you can go out there and find someone who will possibly make you happy. So I found it very interesting, considering the fact that the lady was blind, but they still managed. She also didn't give up in love. She could also put herself out there and go on a date. And even though she's even older, but she decided, I'm gonna go out there and still find love. And she was also very patient with him, because, like I said, since he's such a perfectionist, he can be very difficult to be with, but she managed to get through to him, and they could understand each other. So I can say it's very inspirational in a way, to never give up in love out there. Even when situation seems hopeless, you can still find your better half somewhere. So thank you so much for watching. That's all from my side. You can let me know what you think. The movie is also available on Showmax, so you can go and watch it for yourself and let me know what you think, and also recommend what movie I can watch as well, so that we can talk about it in my next video, or one of my future coming videos. Thank you so much. Bye.